Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to August 2024 General Monthly Reading for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South Nose of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. And really quick, I want to thank each and every one of you who have recently donated to my channel, and because that really has been helping me out and it continues to assist me anytime any of you donate to my channel. This information that I share, it enables me to keep doing this and my astrology work that is so essential for each and every one of you. And if new viewers, I also want to say, take a look at my website. If you'd like to see what private readings that I'm providing, it's right on there and in detail, and you can take a look if that interests you, if that sounds right. Awesome. And my website is thecreativewoman.org. It's also in the description box below. I can't talk right now. We do have Mercury retrograde very soon, in just 2 days. There's my excuse. No. Okay. So here we go. Gemini. Let's go quickly as I can, but we do have some major transits going on, and they're in your sign, Gemini, so I will spend a little bit more time than usual. There have been several months here that I have been spending longer because I've needed to, and this is another month, so let's just quickly go through this as quickly as I can. So today I'm taping on the 31st of July, and the new moon is going to be on the 4th, and it's going to be in Leo, 12 degrees, 34 minutes. And like I just said, Mercury is going retrograde on the 2nd of August. And so it's going to be first half of the month in Virgo, second half in Leo. We still have transiting North Node in Aries, and it will remain so all month long. It begins, though, at 8 degrees. By the end of the month, 6 degrees. We also still have transiting Chiron in Aries, and it will be 23 degrees all month long. The full moon is going to be on the 19th. That will be in Aquarius, 27 degrees, 15 minutes. And of course, we still have transiting Pluto. It is in retrograde, 0 degrees all month long. Okay, so let's get to Mars in Gemini, your sign, conjunct Jupiter in Gemini still, because I spoke of that in July as well, because the second part of July, which we are in now, and this will continue through most of August, is having transiting Mars and transiting Jupiter conjunction, fairly close conjunction to each other most of the month, and a close square, which we still are having, to Saturn in Pisces. Again, huge deal, because Jupiter expands the energies of whatever planet that it's next to. Mars is what it's next to, conjunct to. And Mars is that action planet. It's that physically action-taking planet that's very passionate, and it can be very explosive in whatever emotion that it is choosing to express and very passionate about. And when it's next to Jupiter, it's going to only enhance or expand that energy. So over the top, passionate, physical expression. And it's in Gemini, your sign, which is all about communication. So, and you being Gemini, whatever planets you have in Gemini, and the more planets you have in Gemini, the more this energy is going to be in you will be expressing it. So you could be very passionate, or you could have someone be very passionate expressing it to you, if depending on if you're an introvert or an extrovert. So that's very, very strong. And again, Saturn is the authority figure. And so Saturn is all about staying in control, staying focused, and a step-by-step process, where Mars is very, all of a sudden, passionately going to express something all of a sudden. And they're battling each other. So we're going to see this energy, and you will definitely see this energy in some way in your environment, having to do with you and others around you, where you could be clashing with an authority figure. And you could even find yourself instantly expressing something that you didn't realize was in there, or you didn't intend for it to come out so strongly, but there it goes. It's your emotions come out, and there you go. And it's going to be, again, with some type of authority figure, or who you see as an authority figure to you. And or they could be coming at you as well. So, and then Neptune, we also still have in Pisces. It's 29 degrees all month long. So that's also a square to Jupiter and Mars, but it's not a close square, but the energy is still there. So it's still assisting the unseen realm. That's Neptune. Anything having to do with the unseen realm, the spiritual realm, what we can't see, frequencies, energies, and bringing out fantasy as opposed to facts, or facts as opposed to fantasy, being able to see the truth. That is going to be expressed. It's going to be communicated. Gemini. Anyway, that could also be the fighting going on between Mars and Saturn. Okay, enough of that, Gemini. You definitely are going to know what I mean. If you don't already, you will know as the month progresses. For each and every one of you, it's going to be different, of course. Pretty intense month, though. Pretty expressive, but it's also, I just got freeing month. Also freeing, absolutely. Being able to express whatever needs to be expressed, and the truths coming out. Very, very awesome month for all of us. Okay, so Gemini, what astrological energies, besides the Gemini Mars and Gemini Jupiter, what other astrological things are going on for Gemini this month? What do they need to know? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. Manipulation. So this could be manipulation in sexually consummated relationships, because we're talking about Scorpio and the 8th house, which has everything to do with sexually consummated relationships. So your partnerships, your marriage, or whoever, you don't have to be married, boyfriend, girlfriend, and joint finances also is in that realm. And it's also having to do with transformation, death, and rebirth. So again, some of you could be finding out that something you believed was not the truth, and so you were being manipulated in some way. That's not fun to find out, and I'm so sorry for that, but that's what I'm getting for some of you. I also just got, because Jupiter is here too, so that's that expansion planet, and it's also the benefic though too planet. So there's some type of transformation going on with a lot of you, or all of you, in some way, shape, or form. And maybe that has to do with now you're being able to see where you have been in the past manipulated and taken advantage of, or lied to, whatever that was. But it's changing. You're seeing this, and maybe this is, some of you, it already happened in July, the second part of July. So you can't be manipulated anymore. You are being able to see behind that veil, because you've transformed yourself. And I just got someone's transformed their relationship. When you transform yourself, you transform the relationship. And maybe some of you have, both of you are working together consciously, cooperatively to transform and your relationship, increase your, that death and rebirth. Okay, so let's keep going here. I just got to, some of you are going to be, if you haven't already, leaving a relationship that wasn't right for you anymore, and you will be beginning a new relationship that fits you now and who you've transformed into now. Again, that's not all of you. That's just some of you. I'm just letting you know everything that's coming to me, the different. This is a general reading. Okay, so what else? Is there anything else that Gemini needs to know? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. And I also just got, some of you, your joint finances could be increasing, transforming. Okay, is there anything else? No, that's it. Okay, so let's move on to see what frequencies are helping Gemini this month. Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. The number 8 could be significant for some of you, or someone, few of you. Doesn't have to be. I just got, it is written in the stars. Something is written in the stars for you, Gemini. Or maybe somebody needed to hear that. Because I got a picture of somebody looking out at the stars, and because maybe this is something you do, or you've started doing. Oops. Or you're being, or maybe some of you or someone's being called to do that this month. You'll find yourself looking out at the stars to get answers. Listen to that. That's your intuition. That's your higher self, the universe, your spirit family, your spirit guides, your soul family, your ancestors, passed over loved ones, reaching out to you is what I'm getting. Yeah. And that could be for several of you. Expanding and opening up that crown chakra, third eye, but it's crown is what I'm really seeing. Opening to the energies of the unseen realm is what I'm getting this month. Duality. It's 18. Breaks down into a 9. The frequency of duality supports our ability to gracefully flow with the everlasting movement among all opposites. Duality. Well, what I'm getting is just being able to balance, or I don't know if you're coming together with another, or this has to do with duality within your own self, or maybe both, but you've been working on getting, and you're still going to continue to work on balancing that duality within yourself. And then, of course, when you do that within yourself, it's also, some of you, it also goes into flows. That word came out, flows into your current relationship. Okay, let me get this one. Oh, wow. And this went right here next to the duality, and I was intuitively called to make sure that this is connected to the duality and look at balance. There you go. Work on balancing whatever. Okay, I'm getting more now. Gemini, work on this balancing of your duality. Well, absolutely. Actually, Gemini, you're the twins. And so you are duality. So balancing, continue to work on balancing that within yourself, that duality within your own self. And when you do that, then that also will balance out your relationship. For those of you who are having trouble in your relationships, it has to do with inside you and balancing that duality with inside of you first. It's just being shown in your partner. So it's being mirrored. Your partner is mirroring that duality that needs to be balanced out within you. If whoever is having trouble in their relationships and you're thinking it's the other person, it's actually them. They are mirroring this into you, onto you. I don't know why I'm wanting to put that there, but we'll just go with that. It's like balancing. Okay, anyway. It's number 12 that breaks down into a 3. Okay, so let's see what else. Number 16, divine feminine. The frequency of the divine feminine supports our soft, receptive, and nurturing side, facilitating our intuition and intrinsic understanding of our connection to the cosmos. Okay, what I'm getting strongly for a lot of you is allowing what's out of balance is your receptive side, is your intuition, and listening to your inner guidance. And I'm also getting allowing yourself the time so that you can tune in, consciously taking time to tune in to that inner guidance, which means you got to turn off the TV. You, whatever you're doing, that's, on your phone with other people. No, this is telling you, or what I'm, telling you, suggesting to you. I'm just the conduit here. Okay, so I'm the messenger here. So some of you are really having a hard time, really not wanting to do this. So you're staying busy, basically, whether it's work, whatever the justification is. And what you're being told, or what I am being insisted to express to you is, those of you, again, this is not all of you. This is some of you. Some of you already do this and keep doing this, especially this month, because there's extra important information for you to tune into, for you to grab hold of and grasp for yourself, having to do with your intuition and the energies coming in from the unseen realm, from your spiritual realm. But for those of you who are having a hard time, really, 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 you will be doing yourselves a huge favor, even if it's only like 10, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. But take that time, even for some of you, so you can practice this, that are having a really difficult time. I'm seeing every day, even if it's just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes out of your day, which you just make that a top priority. Go, whatever it takes to be by yourself, whether it's going in nature, in your room, whatever it is, uninterrupted, no TV, nothing else, so that you can tune in and open up to receiving these important, essential messages for you. That is your balancing. That is how you're to be balancing this duality of the physical realm, the physical world. Okay. Okay, and the last one is honesty. It's number 23. And I automatically, all of a sudden, got Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself about this. How much time have you really truly been giving for yourself, to yourself, to allow your intuition to open up and give you? How much honestly have you been giving the time of day? This is the words, the time of day for yourself, for your expanding your intuition, opening up your intuition. Be honest with yourself. And again, that's not all of you. And some of you might need to, you are doing this regularly. This month you might want to, and it might feel right. You might be called to do it for a longer periods of time or more often than normal for this next August. Okay. The energy of honesty supports our choice to be courageously truthful and genuine with kindness and tact. And this is to your own self is what I'm seeing. And yes, that when we are being honest with our own selves, first and foremost, we then are being honest, and we can be honest with, okay, this manipulation. I just got some of you, because you're not being honest with yourself, you're actually, you have been, and this is not all of you, this is a few of you, some of you, have been in this manipulation mode. And again, you're not doing it intentionally, but it is going on. So it's not at malicious intent, but it's because you're not being honest with yourself. So this month, it's all about making sure, all of you, making sure you're being honest with yourself and honestly spending that time with your own self to receive those messages, so that you can receive messages, so that you can be balanced. Honestly balanced. Okay. There, you can see there? Yeah, you can still see the cards just to make sure here. Okay. Okay, so let's see, what else does Gemini need to know? What else does Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes, does Gemini need to know? Awaken all your senses, Gemini. Slow down and become aware of them. There you go. See, there's that slow balance. Because I know Geminis, you like, you're fast moving. But now is the time to slow down consciously slow down. This has everything to do with balancing yourself. It's number 4. Okay, is there anything else for Gemini? Yeah, there is. Okay, this is number 11. So 11 is a sign or synchronicity for you, and you could have a major planet in Taurus. You don't have to. Or Chiron. And so you might want to, Chiron, wow, Chiron, I don't normally say that, but because normally it's your moon, sun. Well, you might have Chiron in Taurus as well, along with other planets. And so you might, if it feels right, to also listen to Taurus reading, because they came out with 11. And I can't remember if it was this exact card. No, I don't know. Let me see something here in a second. It could have been this exact card. I don't quite know. No, it might. No, I think it was from the other deck. No, it wasn't this exact card. Okay, but anyway, number 11, the time is right. Seize the day and make progress on your soul. Look at that. Again, about balancing. I'm going back to balancing that duality. The physical world, action, physical action taking in the physical world with your intuition and your internal world. And being honest. That duality. And also, and 11 can be a sign or synchronicity if I didn't say that already. 31, you are experiencing a spiritual blossoming. Take a new direction and be open to new experiences. So I'm also getting that this Gemini is what a lot of you have been working on, and you're doing very well. You're doing very well. So keep going. Keep going. You are blossoming. And for those of you that are ready, and you will know, you're going to be taking a new direction. Some of you, a lot of you will be taking a new direction, new experiences in some way this month. This also breaks down into a 4, so 44. So 44 and 11 are going to be signs and synchronicities for you. And number 8, that's a special number for someone. Number 8. Okay. So what I wanted to also, I'm being called to get this deck, my affirmations deck. So let's see here what you need to hear from this deck. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what does Gemini need to hear? What affirmation is good they need to know right now? What do you need to know right now? It was definitely a very specific one for you, Gemini. Because I know one needs to come out. Which one? Which one are you? For Geminis. Rising. Okay. There, let's see here. This is beautiful. They're all beautiful, but this one specifically is beautiful for you, Gemini. I am enough. Yes, you are. Compare to no one. We all have our own journey and our own rhythm. It's okay to want more from yourself, but be gentle with yourself in the process. Be your own supporter rather than your own enemy. Wow. I'm being called to show that. Anyone wants to take a picture of that? Having a hard time holding it still. Okay, well, that is beautiful. Well, Gemini, that is all I have for you, and I hope this has been helpful. I want to thank you so much for allowing me to do this August reading for you, and until next time, bye.